Hi everyone, this is Dr. Ramandeep Kaur. Welcome to my channel Adept to Teach. I'd be covering the following topics under software testing. Please subscribe my channel to receive the updates and click on the bell button for notifications. If you like the video, then consider commenting and sharing.
Test says the act of exercising the software with some test cases. Whenever you are trying to run some test cases, you call it as testing. So act of testing the software or act of exercising the software with different types of test cases, we call it as a test. So there are two goals why we want to do test. First, we want to find out failures, as because the actual intent of performing testing is to find errors. Second is to demonstrate correct executions. Now, when we talk about test cases, test case has a triplet. Thus, that triplet is ISO. I stands for there should be the input, the data that you are going to give to the system as an input. So I stands for input. S stands for the state. The state means at the present time, the present scenario when you have given input to the system, whether before giving input it got failed, or when you were about to give input it was stable, it was looking, the screen was looking absolutely fine, the GUI was looking absolutely fine, the application was working. So that is the state, whether it was in running mode, it was in static mode, it was in failure mode. That is the state of the system when you are about to give input to the that particular system I'm referring to is when the software is run on the intended platform. That means you have downloaded an app on your phone. When you are running the app is running on the environment of your phone. The Android version that is already available on your and on your phone. Let's say it's Oreo. On Oreo, whether your application that you have downloaded is working correctly or not. When we combine this application plus environment, we call it as a system. So what is the output? We are looking for three things: I, S, and O. I says input, S says state of the system, O says output that comes out of the system. So that all the three things have to be recorded when we are working on the test case. So it is the duty of the test case to identify, to look out for the inputs, to check for the state of the system, to also check for the output of the system. Now, we can say a test case takes the input description and gives you the output description. That means what is the expected input and what is the expected output. What is the expected output and what is the actual outputs when you are giving a set of inputs. Now, another term is debugging. Debugging means when you are finding the fault and you are fixing the fault in the code, in the source code. That is called debugging. So, act of identifying the problems and act of fixing the problems is your debugging. Now, test suite. When you have a lot of test cases with you, for example, for triangle problem, you have made a test case of boundary value analysis, you have made a test case of different robustness testing, then you have made a test case of worst case testing. So you might have a number of test cases to run on maybe same application. That is called a test suite. When you have a number of test cases packed together, the set of those test cases is called a test suite. Test scenario is when you are doing end, you are checking for end-to-end functionality. End-to-end functionality means if you have a login screen, before the login screen and after the login screen, this part should also be covered. So before the login screen, when you switched on that particular website, from that moment onwards, what keys you have given to go to that website, how did you go to the login screen, what have you entered in the login screen, and what is the output of the login screen. This is one process. So end to end testing of a functionality is called a test scenario. Next is a test plan. Test plan means how you are going to do the testing, who will test it, at what time that person is going to test it, and what are the things that should not be tested. So these are basically your criterias or the things that have to be included in your test plan. We'll just see a sample of it. Now, when we are writing the test cases, at that time, test case should focus on what do you want to test. So what exactly you are looking for when you want to test. For example, you want to test whether when you write gmail.com, your login screen comes up or not. A test case could be written for that. Or when the login screen comes up, you are entering username or password and you are getting the exact homepage or not, that can be a testable condition. So your test case should be able to decide and define what are you going to test, what is the testable condition.